Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am today sharing the newborn essentials that I believe everyone should have in their home when you have a baby, from like 0 to 3 months for sure. Rowan is now 2 months, not 2 years, oh my god. Woo, that went by fast. No, she's 2 months now, and I feel like I could kind of share things that have been working for us for the last 2 months now, instead of just like the first week. And I thought I'd share like the 10 things that I feel like every mom should have when she has a newborn. So just want to get into it. These are, I could go on, I could give you like 30 things, but these are like my top 10 I would say, besides having a stroller and a bassinet and a crib for when they eventually get in there. Some obvious things. Clothes. Diapers are preference, and also what the babies love. So there's some like obvious things that will be on everyone's list, but I just wanted to share a few other bits that I feel you could add, like your arsenal of baby things that you definitely will find out that you need. I purchased some things before Rowan arrived, and the rest I just bought on Amazon or online after she was born. We figured out, okay, now we need this. People were right. We should have bought this before. I didn't have a baby shower before Rowan. We're supposed to have one after, and because of what's going on in the world, the COVID pandemic, we didn't have a baby shower yet. Maybe this summer. So everything I've bought, and yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what I love, what's worked for us. Every baby's different. Every baby might not like some of the things that I'm sharing, so do keep that in mind. But I thoroughly researched everything and got other people's opinions and looked at the reviews and came into the conclusion that these things would work. So I went ahead and bought them, and now I'm going to share them with you. So let's see. This is no particular order of must to like, at least I'm just gonna randomly share them in the number just because it works for me. Okay, so number 1 is a recent addition after I saw a fellow Vancouver mom blogger share that she had a large breast milk supply, and she was dropping off at the local breast milk bank, and I was like, what? How did you get all that extra milk? I've been struggling to pump, but not now. Now, since I've got this, I've managed to have like a good supply of breast milk in our fridge and freezer, I'm proud to say. And I feel like this really helps. It just catches all the extra milk. So it's the Hakka. I bought actually 2 of these for each one if I'm having one of those days when or moments when I just want to catch a couple things, and also just you wash one and you want to just have the other one dry. So that's the Hakka. It's the silicone pump, and they also have, it comes just like this, or you can get the stopper if you're gonna just keep it in your fridge and stuff. I don't have the stopper on them. I use them at home. I put them in the diaper bag for a quick pump, and then dump them into like a bottle, or the storage bottles, or even the freezer bag. And so you just suction it onto your breast, and then if you're breastfeeding, if she's on the other, or they're on the other breast, you can catch the letdown from the other one. So on average, I get 2 ounces each time I use this, and that's great. That's like 2 ounces I didn't waste going into the pads that are in your bra, or just, there. So this has really helped build up my supply in the house, and they're like $20. It's such a bargain. So I don't know if you can hear her. She's having a little bit of a moment in the other room with Curtis. We just fed her, but she needs to be a little fussy. So yeah, I highly suggest buying this. You can get it on Amazon. It's at pretty much every baby store. I'm pretty sure I've seen this in like other stores if you're Canadian, like London Drugs and stuff. They have them, so awesome. Highly recommend. They also have the nipple shield I use, Hakka, and it's silicone as well. And it's has this little pocket where the breast milk can come out, and then they suck that out, so it's not just directly on your nipple. And I find that it was universal fitting, and that it's just easier than the other ones, and gives your actual nipple a break. So anyways, I highly recommend this breast pump, and I also recommend their nipple shield if you're looking for one. It's more expensive but definitely worth it. And this is 20 bucks. What a bargain. Okay, so this will brings me to saying the other pump I use is an electric pump. I have the Medela, the swing pump. I know they have a new one out. I think it probably just came out after I bought this, of course, and it's the one with the USB thing, and you can charge it along with having batteries or plugging it in. Anyways, I just got this one. I think it works great. On hindsight, I probably would have got the dual one, but I also didn't know if I was going to be pumping a lot. I thought maybe my breastfeeding journey would be a lot easier, but it wasn't, as most people figure out. So I find the one's fine. I use the other, I use the silicone pump. If I'm pumping, I also use the silicone pump on the other one, just so I catch the letdown so I don't waste any milk. And yeah, I just find it's a little noisy. I think the other one's a little quieter, but it works. It does the job for when I'm at home, or if we're in the car, or if I go to my mom's for a visit or something, I just pump in the other room, I guess. So yeah, it's 5 ounces. You can buy extras of these. You can buy the storage bags for the freezer, and it has the, I don't know what you call this. It goes over your nipple, but the new ones have like a more of a silicone one. But I find this one does the job, and is on sale at my Shoppers Drug Mart, and I use my points. Win-win for me. So anyways, this one is also great. I highly recommend getting an electric pump. And even if you're not like just solely pumping and feeding from that, like a bottle, at least you're gathering breast milk and you're letting your breasts have a break, because you do not want clogged ducts, and you don't want mastitis. So you definitely have to pump at some point just to get anything extra. Okay, item number 3 would be the Snuggle Me. So I put on my Instagram stories a poll asking people what would they recommend, getting a Snuggle Me or a DockATot, and it was a 50-50 split, completely 50-50 split. And I bought the Snuggle Me mostly because there was a sale and this color of the cover for the Snuggle Me, so that's the one I chose. But everyone also says they love Snuggle Me, and they also really a big favoritism towards the DockATot. DockATot has a lot of prints, and the Snuggle Me has just solid colors. And I find probably either are pretty great. And she loves this. She loves to have her naps in this. She likes to chill out in it, and she probably could sleep all night in this if you put it on the bed. We don't co-sleep. There was a couple nights where I would sleep in bed and just her and Chris sleep on the couch, just because she's so fussy. We were just worried about waking her up, putting her in her bassinet. But I wish this would fit into her bassinet, because we're just using the Up a Baby bassinet, the seat as her bassinet in her bedroom with a stand, and this doesn't fit into it. It's like a couple inches too big, but because it would be a dream. She would just absolutely love to sleep through the night in this, because it just keeps them nice and snuggle. So I highly recommend picking up this or the DockATot, but we really like the Snuggle Me. I find that it was well worth the money. You're looking at it and you're like, why am I gonna spend that much money on the pillow? Yeah, spend the money on the pillow. Or put it on your registry and have someone else spend the money for you. So that would be my 3rd must-have. My 4th, if we're talking about pillows, is to pick up like a nursing pillow. And this is the Boppy pillow. They come with a bunch of different prints. You can even buy other covers on like Etsy and such, and I bought this like cactusy kind of print with like a linen finish, just to alternate, because also they could get messy. And this does different stages. So this is great for nursing. You just put it around your waist, and then they just lie on this, and it just gives you support, gives you the chance to have both hands free. So if you want to have a drink or eat something or go on your phone or whatever, you are able to. It also just gives them better support. And it goes through different stages. So they tells you on this little label, if you can see, and it says, so it's like feeding, and then when they're 3 months, you can prop them up in it. And then 6 months, you can do some tummy time when they're next, like, supporting, and then you can just have them sitting in it when they're like 9 months. So it's not just for when they're like little babies and that you're just feeding. It does grow with them. And then I think, what are they, 60 bucks or something like that? And you're like, oh my God, for a pillow? No, totally worth it, I feel. Even just for the feeding aspect of it, it just gives you, it gives your back a break, your arms a break. And she loves just lying there and just suckling away and not I don't know, I guess having me awkwardly hold her and stuff just works for us. They come with a bunch of different cute patterns, so definitely a must. I feel that everyone should have that if you're planning on breastfeeding. If you're not planning on breastfeeding, maybe not, because you wouldn't use it for the first 3 months. But yeah, definitely if you're breastfeeding, this is a must. Okay, that was 4 items. Number 5 would be getting a high contrast book. This is just one I wouldn't recommend. Just, you know, there's so many out there. This is a really good series from Duo Press. We have this one. We have one that's like first colors, and there's like so much more different like varieties. And they say that they should be you should be reading these to them as soon as they're born, because high contrast works on their eyesight development, and they're super cute little books. So this one's Hello Ocean Friends, and she loves to follow things. She can follow them around now if you're putting them in front of her face, and she looks at them intently, and you're reading to them, which is also very good for their development, and it's a win-win. So definitely recommend getting a high contrast book. There's even like just like little cards you can pick up, like flash cards you can like just show them as well. We also have those. And yeah, so we have a couple books. We have the flashcards, and we have these other ones that put in the pockets when she's doing her tummy time. So you can also watch them when she's doing her tummy time. Not watch them, but look at them when she's doing her tummy time. Keeps her kind of like, you know, interested. So highly recommend picking up some kind of high contrast book or cards and start using them as soon as you get home from the hospital, or if you're having home birth, you know, you can use them that week. So number 6 would be to get a little hairbrush. I know, totally random. This one's from the brand Green Sprouts. So it's just that bristly brush, and it helps with cradle cap, and just, yeah, if they came out with hair, it just keeps her hair nice, and you don't want knots. We discovered that she'll get knots in her back if we don't brush every day, and just, yeah, prevents cradle cap, and and just keeps her hair nice and unruly, and it's really inexpensive, and it's definitely something to add to your little kit with your lotions and everything. Just getting a little hairbrush. I know there's like plastic ones, but this one they say it works really well for their scalp. Okay, item number 7 is get a little sling or a carrier. This is a ring sling. This is the brand Wildbird. I picked this up. It's a lovely linen, as you can see, and so it will be breathable throughout the year, and it's easy to put on. You can have them in different positions, and you just kind of adjust with the part that's the fabric that's on the outside, like the front part of your body. And so she can be in there like sling like she's sleeping, or when she's a little bit older and has better neck stability, she can sit up there and you can walk around with her. It gives me the opportunity to have both my hands free, so if I want to like tidy up around the house, or if I want to work at my computer, or like, you know, make something in the kitchen that's not by the stove, of course. And you can even sling it so they're on your back too when they're a little bit older. I saw that on the info packet or online, and you can even breastfeed with them in here as well, so that's really handy. And yeah, everyone just talks about the ring slings all the time, so I picked one up finally, and she loves it. She even had a little snooze in there the other day. I also have another of the wraps, the Beluga baby one. It's the one that like you wrap around and then you wrap over, and they're like right in the front of you, and she also likes that as well. I just find like this is easier. I already have it pretty much like ready to go. I just throw it over, tighten it up, put her in there, and then if she's having a fussy fit, it's just a little bit easier for me to get her in here, as opposed to like the other wrap, which would be great for her going for a walk, or if you have more time to get her in there and just have her like, yeah, walk around with you. I also picked up Curtis's other sling. He found it easier for him. It's just one piece of fabric, and he just puts it over, and then he can like put her in there and not have to deal with a ring or wrapping. So he has that for himself. Okay, item number 8, I believe, would be, oh my god, this is overstuffed, but a diaper bag. This one is from MZ Wallace. I love this diaper bag. This is, my mom actually gifted this to me at Christmas time. And it's not, I don't know if it's officially a diaper bag. They also have these leather totes and everything. I think it's just, they make a lot of tote bags, but they do sell them as diaper bags as well. I think I saw in Nordstrom, the kids aisle. And it has a really great like fabric. There's like little leather bits here, but it's really durable. Like, I don't know, kind of like, I'm not sure what kind of material they call this. But I love also the prints is very neutral and it fits a lot. There's also like a little pouch in here. Like I put the diapers and the diaper cream and stuff in as well to keep the bag organized. It's a mess right now because we're out for a walk and I was looking for something and I pull everything out. And we had this on the stroller and then it was too stimulating for her. And also masks because it's COVID right now, and I keep a bag of these in the diaper bag just in case we're out somewhere and we want to pop in because if you go for a car ride, you never know. But yeah, it holds a lot and it's a larger tote and it fits underneath the stroller. It can, you know, I fit like a change of clothes for her, her diapers. You can put your stuff in here. Fantastic. Definitely get a diaper bag. And I love this one. It will last a long time. I also know that people love to get diaper bags that are a backpack, but just pick one that's best for you and your lifestyle and what you prefer. But definitely a diaper bag. Item number 9. Okay, I thought this was really stupid when I heard about it, but the baby swisher is actually, it's really handy. When she was born, she was like really like, I don't know, fussy when we were trying to get her back to sleep after like feeding and stuff sometimes. So we just put this on. It makes a sound, and there's different options on length of time and intensity. Like you can make it loud, you can make it really quiet. Anyways, it really helps her getting back to sleep. I mean, if she's in a nap and she's kind of like restless, you just put this on and she goes right back into her slumber. It's like $40 or something Canadian. I'm not sure what it is American. And you think, oh, whatever, this plastic thing, but it actually is really handy to get for her. Babies are different, but it really helps us out when we're in a pinch. And I definitely recommend putting this on the registry or picking it up yourself. Yep, it's sold at most baby stores and like Amazon, so definitely recommend the baby shusher. Okay, the last thing on my top 10, I guess, would be, this is random, but I thought this was really handy because there's flathead. They can get a flathead sleeping in their bassinet and such all day and all night when they're having naps and everything. So this is a brand, Love Nest, and it's the little heart-shaped pillow, and so you just put it into their bassinet. I know they say not to put anything in your bassinet, but you just rest their head on here, and it has this little imprint so that they don't get a flat head from just laying on their back the whole time. So I thought that's really handy. I feel like it's worked. I picked it up. I didn't get it before she came, and she went like maybe a couple weeks without it, and I ordered it online because I saw someone else talking about it, and yeah, I just wanted to avoid having a flat head on her if I could. We do the tummy time and everything, but yeah, and just, you know, they're always having a nap and they sleep a long time in their bassinet, and I just thought this is a really cool thing. So we picked this up, Bed Bath & Beyond. I think they have their own like website. Probably a bunch of other baby stores will carry this. Yeah, I just thought that was a really unique, cool thing that a lot of people haven't really chatted about, and we thought it worked for us. So I would just do your research and see if you're comfortable putting this in where they sleep. Even if they have naps and you put it in when they have a nap and you're watching them with the camera and stuff, I feel like it's probably fine. It doesn't, she's not able to like roll and smother herself on this, and it's like it's foamy and it's not too thick. So yeah, that was my 10 things. Oh no, wait, is it 10? Okay, bonus thing, if this wasn't 10, Curtis will let you know on editing if I'm wrong. But another thing is, I'll just take you with the tripod. Oh, see, this is her crib. You can see the nursery tour. I have a nursery tour on my channel we did before she was born. And pretty much you'll see the basics of the nursery. There has been some things added, like some more dollies. And I have this like faux flower arrangement Curtis got for Valentine's Day for me. And I thought I'd put in the baby's room and there's a couple other bits and bobs. But yeah, I would suggest another thing is having a play mat for when they're doing their tummy time, and like having like I guess it's like 3 things if you think, but I put them in like a little system. So it's like a play mat, and then there's also like a little, have like a mirror nearby, one that's not going to be like won't shatter if they hit it, swat it over. So we use the one that you would buy from like, I think it's the brand is Skip Hop. There's tons out there. And it's the one you would put in the back of your car, like, you know, when they're facing the back so you can see if they're awake or not. So we took that and we used it up here with her playmat, and then like a little play gym and some toys. I got a wooden gym with the little toys that dangle. There's also the ones that come in the complete set where it's like the fabric and stuff, and you just fold it open and it pops open, and then there's all the things that dangle and attach to it. Those are also fantastic. There's so many out there. But I went with like the separate playmat. At first we had that for the longest time, and then I added the wooden gym when she was a little more active and wants to like actually try to touch things. So this is the one I got. I'll show you guys. Oops. Okay, so yeah, I got this mat from Crate & Barrel. It was on the pricier side, but like they have these little, like these things you can touch and crinkle. The cloud and the apple are like little pillowy texture. Like they like textures. Pineapple's textury. That's a mirror underneath the sun. And then this play gym I got on Amazon. There's tons of options out there for play gyms. And then it came with these little rings, like wooden rings of little toys and shapes. And then we added this avocado one we had in her bassinet. And she loves that because it's green. They can see green really well when they're little. And it just, yeah, I think just the shape fascinates her. So I would highly suggest getting that as well. Those are my top 10 things. I'm gonna have a blog post. I'm gonna probably put a few more items in there that has worked well for us. And I thought just make this short, otherwise I could make like 20 items. I'm probably gonna drive Curtis nuts with this list because it's already 10. I feel like I've chatted for a while. Yeah, so that's all of the things that I thought that I wanted to share. A couple unique things that I don't really see many people talking about, and then just things that I know are popular, but just wanted to go over and say that we really love them. And am I in focus? There we go. Yeah, I just wanted to chat and share what's working for us and Rowan. And every baby's different. Keep that in mind. So do read the reviews and whatever your budget is. And yeah, if you have any comments or anything that you love and it wasn't on the list, like leave that below. It helps out other moms see. I find that I also read a lot of comments on other videos and saw some people suggest other items or give their 2 cents about something, and I thought that was really informative and helpful. And yeah, see you guys in the next video, I guess. Hopefully this helps. Let me know, and have a good day. Ciao. See you in the next one.